Before we start this video, I just wanted to say that if you want to see the full edited version, you can watch it for free on my Patreon channel, links in the description. Why I can upload it here is because the video is getting blocked because of copyright reasons. So if you want to see the full edited version, you can see it on Patreon. If you want to see the full uncut reaction, you can become a member on Patreon as well. So that is the news. I'm going to show you my review and my score in this video. Take care and goodbye. Hello YouTube, my name is KimpoLimpo, welcome to my channel and welcome back to another Zayn reaction. First and foremost, I just want to say massive thank you for watching my previous Zayn video where I dived into his debut album Mind of Mine. If you haven't seen it, go watch it and then you're more than welcome back here. Today I will dive into his second album, Icarus Falls. I think that's how you pronounce it, Icarus Falls. I'm gonna divide this reaction into two parts because it's 29 songs. I think it's gonna be a little bit too long for me. I'm currently sick at the moment. I'm feeling a lot better, thank you for asking. So I want to divide it into two parts so I can be 100% energized and pay 100% attention to Zayn and his music. But before I dive into it, if you're enjoying this video, do you like me, my beautiful penguin toddler in the background? Do you like kitties? Do you like kitties? You should drop a like on this video, and if you're new here, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss part 2. And as always, drop a comment or two with your thoughts about Zayn, this album. What is your favorite song? Is the best part in the second half of the album? And last but not least, if you want to see the uncut full reaction, you can become a supporter on my Patreon channel. All the links are in the description and you will get early access to the uncut reaction of part 2 there. I promise you that. And one more thing, I'm trying a new setting on my microphone or in my recording program, so it's gonna be a little bit louder. It's especially when I'm reacting to a song and when I'm talking while the song is playing. So you will hear me pretty good when I'm talking like this, but also when I'm whispering. But without further ado, let's dive into the album. All right, let's do it. I forgot to say, we're gonna go through some rules. Every time I say banger to a song, we all take a sip. So grab something to drink. Today I'm drinking Pepsi in my awesome mug that I got from my wife. As always, I'm gonna score every song and the score is between 1 to 10. 1 is the worst song I've ever heard this year or in my entire life, and 10 is the best song I've heard in my life for this year. And I'm gonna score the album as a whole, so my overall score will come by the end of part 2. So now we can start listening to Zayn, Let Me. Nice ending. That was the first song, Let Me, and this was a very nice start of an album. We had a great start on Mind of Mine as well with the, was it Pillow Talk? This was a great start as well. He sets the bar pretty good here. It's a sweet, rhythmic, sensual, relaxing vibe in this song, and it gets me hooked, gets me interested. He sounds more matured in this song than if I'm comparing like to the songs in Mind of Mine. Icarus Falls released in 2018 and Mind of Mine 2016, so it's only 2 years, but it feels, when I'm listening to this song, it feels like 4, maybe 5. It's a very loving lyrics. It's about him wanna love somebody, or it's like a love letter. I feel it's a love letter to his partner. Yeah, I just want to show this song to my wife and be like, let's make some babies. I'm just kidding. But yeah, overall, it's a great tune, great song, nothing to complain about. Once again, I'm falling in love with Zayn's vocals, his voice, his falsetto, and how everything works. Love it. So I'm just gonna head to the score, babies. Based on my face expression, it's gonna be pretty high. First score, first thoughts, it's gonna be high. I'm gonna give this song, I'm gonna give it a 9. Is it a banger? Yes. We all take a sip. Take a sip. If you haven't got yourself something to drink, go get something to drink. Nice start, Zayn. And we're gonna move on with the next song, Natural. Zayn, this feels natural. This is Zayn. This kind of music, this loving, and it's not that sensual compared to the first song, Let Me. It's a sensual vibe, don't get me wrong here. This felt more like just him really appreciating his partner, his love of his life, and It's beautiful. Sweet, cute lyrics. I feel once again that it's still matured. A more matured Zayn. Much has happened. I feel that he's growing up now and I can hear it. And it's a good ride. Good start. And my score is not gonna be as high as Let Me, but don't get me wrong, it's still a good song. I'm gonna give this song a 7.5. So we're gonna move on with the next song called Back to Life. I was expecting a last chorus or something there, but there's nothing wrong with ending there. Nothing wrong. And yeah, what are my thoughts about this song? Great rhythm. I loved how they has recorded this song, not only just written the song. I guess Zayn, I'm just gonna Google now. I guess Zayn is a part of the songwriting. Okay, he's a part of the songwriting in every song, together with a couple of other writers. He writes really good songs, and this song is a nice jam. It has a little darker vibes in it, and I'm enjoying it. And then the chorus comes in, and he's giving all of his love to his partner, that even though he is lost, she's there in every moment and on his side. So yeah, it's once again love letter, not just only this loving and caring and this sensual vibes, it's also when it's dark times. She's there for me and I'm there for her. For me, it's a lovely tune. I loved the distorted guitar as well, how it comes in, you know, and then this little do 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 do. I'm gonna head to the score and I'm gonna give this song, I'm gonna give it an 8. Let's continue with the next song called Common. We're gonna take some sips now. Take a sip, because this song is a banger. What a beautiful song. He was talking in the second verse. See here, I see all your flaws and imperfections. And I feel this song is flawless. It has, for me, it has everything. It has this warm and beautiful meaning. And yeah, I got so into the song. It's, you know, it's getting me a little bit emotional, to be honest. Makes me want to appreciate or show, for example, my wife, how much I appreciate her. And it's not that I don't do that, but I feel like I want to do it immediately when she comes home. Really good song. Very beautiful song. This is going to be one of the songs that I'm going to keep on playing. We're going to head to the score and we can take 2 sips, because this song, ladies and gentlemen, Common would get a 10. Take another sip. And I just want to say it once again. I talked about it when I reacted to Mind of Mine. I would love to hear a collaboration with John Legend. I mean, imagine those voices together. Or maybe Usher. When we are on R&B. I mean, Usher and Zayn, maybe a trio. Usher, Zayn, John Legend. Woo! So yeah, we're gonna move on with the next song called Imprint. Well, this took a little turn for me. At the beginning, I was like, this is another love song, another sensual vibe. Then here, girl, you took 2 minutes out of my life. For me, I don't know if I'm right here. It's a heartbroken Zayn here. It's someone or a relationship that ended. I don't want it back. I just want you back in my bed. So yeah, this took a little turn for me. I thought, okay, here we go. We're gonna have some sensual, sweet, loving vibe here, but it's not. And there's nothing wrong with this kind of lyrics. Don't get me wrong. I was just expecting another song with, you know, sensual, loving, heartful, warm vibes. This song is like some songs on Mind of Mine. I think this song is probably a grower. As of first listen, it didn't like fully have me, but it's not a bad song. It's more like, it felt kind of like it was the same from the first to the last second. It's definitely the purpose here. It's definitely the meaning. It's not gonna be something bigger. It's not gonna be something else. It's supposed to be like this. So don't get me wrong, I understand it, but this is like a song that will probably, for me, I need another listen to maybe fully appreciate it. It's not a bad song. don't get me wrong here, don't be mad, it's a good song, but I feel it could be better after the second or third listen. It's gonna be the lowest score so far, and remember, the lowest score until now was 7.5. So I'm gonna give this song, I'm gonna give it a 6.5. The next song is Stand Still. This song got me a little bit hypnotized. Felt like I was up in the clouds, maybe up in space. It was very cloudy. Felt like this song didn't have gravity. I don't know if this is a song I will continue listening to. I give every album a second chance. I'm gonna give it a second listen. But as of first listen, this is not probably a song that I will continue listening to. And I think this song was a little bit too spacey for me. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it there and give it a score. My score will be a 4.5. Now, I'm just gonna say a couple of words here, because I'm not saying everyone feels this or gets triggered by my score. I love giving scores for some reason, and I'm enjoying myself doing that. So when I give a song like Stand Still a 4.5, that is my taste, my opinions, and that is not facts. Facts are, Stand Still could be the most played song on this album. I know it's not, because I just went to Spotify. Let's just say that Stand Still was his most played song, so it could be his most popular song, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna enjoy it. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna like it. It's my taste and my thoughts around the song. It's not your taste, it's not your opinion, it's my opinion. So I just needed to say that, because sometimes, I'm not saying everyone, but sometimes, no matter if it's Zayn or Taylor, Harry, it doesn't matter, Niall, some people can get a little bit offended by my score, and I just wanted to say that it's my score. I'm not saying that to you it's a 4.5. To you, maybe it's a 10. If you think this song is a 10, I will respect that. As long as you respect that, my score is 4.5. We're gonna continue with the next song called Tonight. Lovely tune. We had some really good moments here in this song. This little part here, really nice. But love me tonight, sweet girl of mine. Overall, it's a sweet, beautiful ballad. Sometimes the melody and the song overall takes me away, takes me to another place, and I'm not fully paying attention what the song is about. But I feel it's a beautiful lyric, don't get me wrong, but I feel it should be a love song, but some way, somehow, I don't get this feeling. Last night you were by my side, space and time, I wanna fall into your eyes. What I'm trying to say here is Zayn's vocals does something to me. I talked about it during the song, that he adjusts his vocals so damn nice. It's so clean and so well performed in the studio. I mean, this little bridge after the second chorus, he goes to this, like, how do you say it, a voice full of air, and not saying the words like fully, like that, no matter where you are. Then he goes back to love me tonight, fully with the stomach. He's very impressive. I've been praising Zayn's voice ever since I started to react to him, his first album, and I still believe today that he is a phenomenal singer. I like this song, I like this tune, so I'm just gonna head to the score. I will give Tonight a 7.5. Good score, and we're gonna move on with the next song called Flight of the Stars. I will follow you, Zayn. I will follow you, and I will dive into your journey. This song was chill. Is once again, we are back to this love letter, and it's beautiful to see and beautiful to hear that I feel he is in a much better place here than Mind of Mine. When I write love songs, I find it very hard to write a beautiful song. When I'm trying to write a song, for example, to my wife, I'm always ending like it's getting to bubblegum, if you know what I mean. It's nothing wrong with bubblegum, but sometimes I just want to write a beautiful song to my beautiful wife, and sometimes it ends up good, but sometimes I'll be like, okay, this is so cheesy, it's crazy. And it's nothing wrong with crazy. I love crazy. Cheesy. There's nothing wrong with cheesy songs. I write cheesy songs. I love cheesy songs as well. But Zayn here, it's nothing cheesy. It's beautiful. It's so filled with love and passion for his music, passion for this woman. I got some vibes in the lyric, the chorus. When we had this chorus and the drums came in, I got this old, yeah, it's an R&B song. I don't wanna know if you play me. I got those vibes, and I'm a fan of that song, and I'm a fan of this song as well. This song is good. I like this song, and this song will get a 7. Really good song. So we continue with If I Got You. I've said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. His falsetto is magic. He can turn a bad song into an okay song by just hitting some really nice high notes. And this is not a bad song. I enjoyed listening to this. It's not like, wow, it's one of the greatest songs on this album. No, but it's a great song on this album, and the falsetto gave the song a great boost in the end. I was a little bit afraid that the song was gonna be a little bit longer, because I started to feel like, how do you say it, repetitive. It was a little bit repetitive for me, but it wasn't too much. But I was afraid that, oh, we're gonna do it once again, and then I will sit here and be like, they should have making it shorter. But they did it perfectly, in my opinion. It wasn't too long, it wasn't too short. It was very we have a very good word in Sweden called lagom, and that is not too much, not too little. It's somewhere in the middle. Lagom. It's a word that exists only in Sweden. Great song, and I'm just gonna head to the score. Oh, and this change of was a nice ad. I'm gonna give it another 7. Next song is Talk to Me. We got sensual Zayn back here, and nice vibes. I like the rhythm. Sensual, sexy song. He has me in this song. I just loved it. I just love the vibe in it. That's it. I'm just gonna head to the score. I feel like I wanted to say something more, but I don't know what. So, and I feel it's a little bit of a step up from the 2 last songs. So this song will get 7.5, and the next song is There You Are. Okay, ladies. Okay, first of all, I'm just gonna drop it here. Boom. I'm bad at giving likes to songs on YouTube. Need to start do that. But first of all, it's banger time. Take a sip, people. Take a sip. I'm just gonna call it. This will be my favorite song in this album, because as of now, this could be my favorite song with Zayn. It's definitely up there with Fool For You. As of now, it's hard for me to choose the number 1 song. Is it Fool For You or is it There You Are? But based on first listen, I got the same emotions, the same like yes, the same wow, and yeah, what a great song, what a great song. And I think it's a love song, but I just got so blown away by how great this song is. Wow, really great. You already know my score. It's gonna be a 10, people. It's a 10. It's a 10 for sure. Yeah, I love basically everything. I knew already when the song started what a powerful chorus, and the verse is magical as well. The build up to the chorus. I haven't listened to One Direction, and maybe I get shit for this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm gonna say this. I got boy band vibes here. I'm not gonna say One Direction vibes, because I've only heard a couple of songs, and I am gonna dive into their music as well, don't you worry. But I got boy band vibes. I mean, it shows where it came from basically, and I'm now even more stoked about diving into One Direction's music as well. And I'm not gonna forget Liam. Liam is still on the list before we dive into One Direction. And yeah, what a great song. Really good song. It's a 10. Just gonna write it down in case I forget, which I don't. So yeah, we're gonna leave it there. Thank you so much. We can take another sip. We take another sip. Banger time. 2 10s so far. Let's see how many 10s Zayn will get on Icarus Falls. We move on with the next song called I Don't Mind. Interesting lyric as well. I got stuck here in the beginning. I don't mind falling if it means I get to fly again. To be very honest here, I don't really fully understand what this song is about, what it means to me. It's during a relationship, you need to stay honest and you need to understand if you are, for example, falling. You will have a partner who will be there for you when you're flying and when you're falling. And I think the song is about that. Having someone besides, in this case, Zayn, when things are falling, when he's falling. You know, maybe it's also about learning from your mistakes. I don't mind falling if I can get to fly again. You will fly again after you're falling, no matter why you are falling. Great meaning, if I'm right. But I'm usually wrong. Overall, it's a great tune, it's a great vibe, and I'm just gonna hit the score. It will be a 7. No, it's a 7.5. It's a 7.5. And it's very impressive to have a song like I Don't Mind after the song There You Are. I mean, going from this powerful, massive, great song and then go down full slow and have this low frequency piano and just relying on Zayn's vocals and good bass and a drum. It's hard to do that, but he managed to do that in a very good way. Let's continue with Icarus Interlude. This was dark lyric. Get the bees coming in for the honey I supply. He feels heartbroken and confused, better than I know before. Then this, I've been lying to the liars. What happened? we had this loving, and I praised him for I'm so happy for him. Feels like he's in a much better place, and maybe he is. Maybe this was a song that he wrote before he met this girl, or worst case, after. Interesting song. And I'm not saying this in a bad way, like, oh, I dislike the song. It's not that. It's more like I didn't expect this. This lyric, really dark, got me a little bit confused and maybe a little bit scared here, because I have 16 songs left. Good Guy is the next song. Am I ready for Good Guy? All right, back to Icarus Interlude. Dark lyric. Loved the melody though. Loved the vibe in it. It was even though it was a dark lyric, the song, the vibe got me in a relaxed mode. So I still enjoyed listening to the song. It's still a good song, but I wasn't ready for that lyric. So yeah, my score for this song will be a 7. We have 2 songs left for this part. I'm gonna react to 15 today and 14 in part number 2. So let's wrap this part up with the song Good Guy. Are we getting into a dark part here now? Should I Google? I mean, it's a 29 song album. Maybe I should Google. I'm gonna Google. Icarus Falls is a concept album. I can definitely see that already. Inspired by the Greek myth of Icarus. I feel now when I'm sick, I have this bass voice. I can do this. Overcome with thrill because he could now fly. Icarus flew too close to the sun, binding his wings together, melted, thus destroying his set of wings. Zayn compares the legend to the ups and downs of his relationship. Okay, many people assume that Zayn could be using the title as a metaphor for how he feels escaped from One Direction. Okay, I don't know if I got smarter, but I get it. I get it's a concept album, and I assume now that the first half was the good part, the happy part, and now I am stepping in to the dark part. And if it's based on relationships, I can definitely see it in this song and the song before. I don't know if it's the same relationship or if it's relationships, but we are stepping into some toxic shit. It has its moments, and I love the simplicity in this song, how they have recorded this song. It's focused on this electric guitar that gives me Sons of Anarchy vibes. This song could definitely be a part of that show. The lyric is dark. He is not the good guy. Based on the title, I thought like, okay, I'm a good guy, but now that I read on Wikipedia, he's not a good guy. I can see it. And this is not a happy song. It's a dark song. It's a dark vibe. I love dark vibes as well. So this song will get, it's gonna be an 8. Let's wrap this video with the last song, You Wish You Knew. This song didn't had me. I felt it was a little bit too repetitive for me, but the song, I mean, if I'm paying attention to the lyrics, that is the interesting part for me here. I feel this is a song about him explaining that he has trust issues. Girl, I got a problem unless we trust. And he says something about, I don't want to make headline. Yeah, don't want to make a headline and lose. That is the negative part with being a celebrity. If you are in a relationship that ends, gonna be headlines and you will lose according to the media. So yeah, that is the good part here. And the instruments as well was quite nice. The song overall was maybe a little bit too repetitive for me. Maybe the song can grow after a couple of listenings. I don't know. You know, if it was a much shorter song, maybe 2 minutes, I would have enjoyed it a little bit more. I'm gonna give this song a 5, and I'm sorry that we end this part on a 5, but it doesn't take away this half part of this album. I mean, if I'm looking at the scores, we have 9, 8, 2 10s. It's a strong album, and halfway through, a little bit more than halfway through, I'm guessing the average score so far is maybe, I don't know, 7.5, maybe an 8. So that's where I'm leaning towards as of now, somewhere between that. So according to me, so far in this album is a step up from Mind of Mine. So yeah, I thank you all for watching, and if you haven't done it already, don't forget to give this video a little like for me, my little friend Todd in the background, and do it for my cat. Yes, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys are doing well, and I wish you a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next part or in the next video. Take care and goodbye.